So welcome back to the adventure of Bear Shelter, and we are preparing for the final battle with Ukaizo. I think we have a drunk crash. So close enough. Not sure drugs are actually so useful because they don't last for long easily, differently from other things. Well, let's prolong it a little for now. So now we must choose a way to start the battle, and probably for this fight it is just better to use the belt of Magwan chosen and try to spawn a fire blight, so Villa can be terrified right here and stay here while we try to start the battle with the summons, because honestly any other option there's a risk to have Villa follow you in the middle of the battle, and that's not something you want, because as usual it's the worst thing about the ultimate challenge, having to keep Villa alive while you should just be fighting. And so I think we will try and equip for that kind of start with the fire blight. So I'm just prolonging a little the drag just to be sure, but honestly I think it is worth spending more time with the sort of very random use of the belt, because you have 1% probability of spawning the blight, and it's not easy. It could take some minutes of real time and hours and hours of in-game time, so it's not something you want to do very often, but honestly it's a safer way. So first thing, we decide to do that and we look for the belt, which should be not hard to find because the belt has a special icon, but you have the search, making things easier. So this is it. Runs linked in flames, which is mostly something annoying because for this kind of monsters usually fire damage is not such a big advantage, but this is what we want. Small chance to summon and style fire blight on hit. Problem is this chance is very low, 1%. So you want to hit more than once, possibly, to avoid waiting forever for this thing to trigger. And to do this we want some weapon with multiple hits. So we have basically we have two ways to do this. We could try to hit ourselves, for instance with the missile glows, but this has the inconvenience that those missiles are pretty they do a lot of damage, so basically you can put on an armor and damage it, or avoid using the armor, but you will get a lot of damage on yourself. So I don't like very much to use the missiles to try to trigger this belt. And the other option is, as usual, trying to hit Villa instead, but to do that we want some very low level weapon like a standard blunderbuss, because this way we can hit Villa without killing her too easily. Problem is this thing is occupying one slot, not good, but you cannot have everything, so let's see, could move something, could try to do something like this, or maybe remove the torch, but all in all I think the torch is better, if you need to have a better sight, it could be useful. So maybe we avoid using the wand for this fight. So this is one thing. Then we have probably we want back this ring. We could use other rings. Oh, an important thing is maybe for this fight differently from the usual. We don't want to use this as a final necklace, because this one is giving us 5 points of accuracy against vessels, and the majority of the enemies we have to fight are vessels, including the super boss. So we want probably to use this, and this is always good, giving us accuracy for anything trying to hit with afflictions. And we have super powerful saber or scimitar. I don't know what it is, because we have a scimitar here and it seems more or less they are similar, but this one is called saber. Okay, great calling and Sasha's singing scimitar. So this one is more important than this one, because we can empower one spell with this one for free, but honestly this is much more powerful, because this is giving us a way to spawn chill fog, killing our sons. And then we have this, which is always good because we have a powerful Thunder's report hit, 1 for encounter, but doing a lot of damage. And our final slot will be, as usual, unarmed fight, unarmed combat and a shield, just to get more deflection. But important thing is to use our fists, because they are our better armor, better weapon, and we need accuracy and damage against that thing. Okay, so more or less, one more thing, it could be for this special fight, could be use something to decrease deflection of the enemy. So maybe we could even do something like this, or like this, completely avoid trying to use the empowered attack, because it's one attack in a wall fight, not so important compared to the rest. And instead we may want to use a pike, because we have a model with the pike, which is decreasing the enemy deflection, and so could be an easy way to hit more easily. So this is another good tactic. Another way to decrease deflection of the enemy could be using some special item like I don't remember, there's a belt, and so if it is a belt we cannot use it, but if it is, for instance, some special shoes or something like this, let's see. Spell. Oh, this one. So basically, this thing, the sandals of the water lily, could be useful for this fight because it is decreasing all defenses, both of yourself and all the enemy in the radius. So in case of enemies with very high defenses, it could be something something to try. It is a little risky because at the same time you have less defenses, but much easier to hit the enemy hard. So we could try using that. So we should have 10 points more here from here, 5 points accuracy. If we need more accuracy, we can use this and decrease deflection defense. So in theory we should be able to hit, at least with the weapon, pretty easily. And so now how to start things. After the blight, probably it would be better to have a trap too, and one special trap to try and gain some seconds when the enemy is coming for us. And so I think I will try one of these traps, concussive blast, because in theory can push away for some seconds the enemy just crossing.
Certainly.
And we try to put it more or less where the enemy will try to go, which is more or less here. Okay. And now, well, we must try and hit Villa until, well, first I will prolong a little more the drag, because I don't want to have the drag crash in the middle of the fight, so better to avoid that. Be sure to have enough duration of the drag, at least that.
That will do nicely.
What drag did we coral snuff? Okay, should be more than enough. Okay, so we have the weapon, we have the belt. We don't need any more a trap, so we could prepare something else, like some spells. Oh, we don't have enough. We could use a different gauntlet. These are doing raw damage, but to ourselves also, so not sure. reflect against spells or ranged weapons. Maybe this one would be better. One possession. Or maybe just more defenses. Could be also good because these are lowering our defenses. And crackling bolt 20%. Ooh, this is good. 20% chance to launch a shock damage on target on scoring a crit. Not bad. We have these and also other powerful gauntlets like this. The same 20% chance on scoring a crit to apply Terrified for 4 seconds. I don't know, maybe the damage is better with this kind of enemy because I think they are sensible to electric damage. Should be a construct usually. So let's try this gauntlets. The bolt catchers. I'm curious about it. Well, some it's a last big battle, so we could use one of these potions to because this battle basically will be one of the last big ones, or maybe even the last. So for this run, if because basically you finish the game here, so no, we don't need to spare this kind of potion. Okay, I think more or less we are ready. So this slot, this weapon, we must pay attention. We must hit.
Yes. Indeed.
With the blunderbuss, not with this weapon. So from afar.
To whispers and shadows. Oh, indeed. Perfect.
And if you are lucky, if we are lucky, that blight will spawn in a short time. Ooh, super lucky. So we want to control immediately. Blight. And summon our weapons. Because the plan is to send at least one of these weapons and trigger the big boss appearing far away.
Yes, I shall.
And we could heal Villa as we are here. And At this point, I think we can try and kill... Ooh, too late. So, this is the trick we use to try and start the battle with Villa in a safe place. It is a little easier this way.
So alone. Never the silence.
Not super easy because he's already coming for us.
Oh, indeed.
Better to try and stop
Yes. Oh,
the enemy like this. And the rest of the enemies coming. Okay.
very well. Yes. Well, that's not it. Yes. 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 Spot on. Certainly. I shall. Oh. Indeed. Very well. Oh. Certainly. Indeed. Oh, that's so. I shall. Yes. Yes. Very well. It's beyond me. Certainly.
Oh, more enemies.
Indeed. Oh, indeed. Yes, certainly. Got to try something else. Spot on. Very well. Missed. Perfect. Oh, I shall.
Tactic is to charm the two other easier monsters and
Certainly.
keep on hitting the big one.
Oh, indeed. Spot on. No, that's something. Not quite.
Oh, more danger. These are casters.
I fear not.
Dangerous casters.
Yes. Got to try something else. Yes. Yes. I shall. Oh, indeed. Perfect. Yes. Indeed. I shall. Indeed. Oh. Certainly. Oh, that's not it. Yes. Oh, indeed. I shall. Yes. I've got to try something else. Certainly.
And down it is.
Yes?
Oh, well, too easy. Wow, the big one is tough, but these two are not so
I
much.
shall make it so.
So all in all, using all these things to lower the enemy defenses is not a bad idea. We get some damage, some more damage, but using the punches. Hi Jimmy. I think all in all, it's using this kind of items make the battles easier, much easier. I didn't even use a potion. I forgot about it. But between these and the pike, you manage to hit the big one pretty hard. And also the famous 3 levels from the power level from the Wake one help a lot. But anyway, this is the last one of the big list we needed to kill. So in theory, well, we can try to stop the machines.
I shall make it so.
And compared to the previous times, I know how to use the boots of shadow. So in theory, I could easily avoid the fight with the Principi, but we will try to do it anyway because we are late in any case in theory for the proper time to finish the game, so we can also do that. So for this, well, we could equip them later, no problem. I think that's a point where you are forced to rest, so not rest, but time passes, so you can just wait.
Maybe I should have stayed in Port Mage.
So basically now you can explore a little. We have a message. You must disable the storm. You cannot go this way with the storm, so basically in a short time you understand that the only way is this one. We can't go here yet, so
Thanks.
honestly, the map of the big city is so detailed that I was expecting some more levels, something a little more elaborated
I shall make it so.
apart the big battles, but maybe they run out of time. And we can deactivate the machine, so pay attention because this thing takes a little time, and my first ultimate run has been ruined by this because I didn't remember that thing. For a few hours I've not been able
The
to
machine controlling the storm winds
finish
down.
in time.
The bells.
Watcher, your journey
Naturally,
nears its
for this
conclusion.
try build we are
Pallid Knight
already
stands before
out
you,
of time
her
because we
gaunt
did
face impassive.
all those silly fights and taking a lot of time at the low level. We started them, especially the fight with the Gorechi Street thugs. It's something that at level 4 or 5, I don't remember what level we were, but at that level it took me I don't know, I think more than 1 day just that fight. But it is something that you want to try as a way to test your build and how effective it can be.
Free of your duty to me.
But anyway, I don't think
Abaddon's
much changes here
Kith will not solve.
You underestimate
for the ultimate emulation, so we more or less choose the first answer.
as Rimmer.
Well, Watcher, you know where we stand.
The pallid knight raised.
Now that I laid it, you are no. Remember this?
She claps her gaunt.
Are we gonna fight someone? I want to throw the first punch.
Okay, so time passes, machine stop, and we must reach Iotas down there. Let's check our drugs because as you can see, this pause is ruining our drug. So honestly, I'm not really super decided about the drugs, if it is worth using them, because they are easily removed. It is also true that you find a lot of drugs during your run, so you don't really have even to buy them or craft them, so you may at least use you have them. So but if you manage to have them giving you the crash effect in the middle of the fight, is not very good. So all in all, not sure they are super useful. But once you start having them, probably you want to keep on assuming them. We have plenty. Okay, girl snuff. The other one should be okay. Boots.
That will do nicely.
And basically, once you have the boots prolonged for, I don't know, well, we will prolong them a little more just to be sure, but prolong the boots for about 1 million seconds, more than enough, I think.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, we have more or less 10 millions. But basically with the boots you can just skip the next encounter with the faction. We have the Principi because we use the vessel to sail to Ukaizo. So in theory we have the boots, we have still a lot of seconds here. We can just happily walk there and nothing happens because they cannot detect us. So we could just probably run and finish the game directly, but we want to do the fight. First for fun, second to find a good strategy that could work even starting the fight from this side. So, and the tactic is the boom, because the enemy are not yet aggressive, so this is a good tactic. We could use the belt like in the previous fight, but usually it takes long because you are not always so lucky to have the blight spawning in the first tries. I think a couple of times I have to repair my weapons 2 times before having the blight appear, so it depends, while the boom is very fast. So if you have the boots giving you a way to place the boom undetected completely, or if you have good stealth, you can just use the boom. When the enemy is not yet aggressive, usually that's a better tactic. So this is what we will do. So we need a boom, any will do, but usually these are the cheap ones. One is enough. You must put it in your personal inventory, so this is where the boom must be, not here, yeah. And then we can prepare for the battle, because there will be a big battle here, so we don't need this anymore. We can use our scimitar. Back with this, and with this. I don't think we need this, but also we should not need this one. Where are my potions? Okay, we'll use this. And maybe we want to use a trap, but not really needed. Okay, they are not aggressive, we can place a trap, no problem. And now we prepare for the boom. Bomb. Boom. As usual, Forgive my pronunciation. Okay, let's get some scrolls just to get something. Oh, and a belt. We can use it. Tell you what, I will try this belt, because if we manage to have few enemies, we could even try getting some more inspiration from this belt. Not sure it's something we can do, but and for this fight I think I will use the missiles. Where are they? Yeah. So this one, this is very nice because you can steal one from the Kazuvari lady. So when you have one as a gift for your battles, you can have two of them, so you can recharge them. That's pretty useful when you have a single big boss to fight. Not changing the game, but helping a little. And then a cape. This is good. But maybe we want the one with reflection. Okay.
That will do nicely.
Let's try it. So, tactic. We are still invisible. Maybe not. Let me check, because when you do something, it's better always check for. Yeah. Okay, we are still invisible. Shadow form still there. So
I shall.
What we want to do is not talk, but sneak
Sharp
there
eyes and keen ears.
like this, and we do it with one click. But before reaching the enemy, we must shift click back to our final safe destination, because this way the window to interact with the inventory of the enemy will appear, but we will have time to move the bomb when we want, so we can go back to the safe place. So click and shift click immediately here, and then the window should open. Don't do anything. You don't. You can do this, but don't place the bomb. Don't close the window. Don't click anywhere else. Wait. You can move the window. So, if the place where you want to go is not able to see, and then when you are really ready with everything, you can do this. Close. Prepare your summon, maybe your things. You can even change inventory until the boom is exploding, and then the fight starts and you are in a super safe place. I mean, for Villa. And then for this fight, it's just better to summon and use the pain link. Give them some automatic riposte damage, and do this for 2 or 3 times, so all the mages and the dangerous attacks of the enemies have time to be absorbed by the weapons, because these are pretty dangerous. If they manage to go where Villa is, better to just wait, if possible. But we have already a big problem here. One is coming. Well, it was coming. Only now is not bad because Villa is now terrified.
Spot on.
Not invade. Proact 10.
Oh,
Word a build in Saul.
yes. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Don't succumb. Proact 10.
Oh, certainly. Oh. Yes. I shall.
Proact 10. Hold together.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Word a build in Saul. Lava be on peak.
got to try something else. Yes.
Sacré fou. Word a
Oh well, no empower. I forgot that I need this one.
As you like.
But anyway,
Certainly.
when you manage to have Villa far away, usually not hard. Okay, so the only thing we have left to do is finish the game.
Can I borrow a sword? I promise
You
to be
descend
careful.
into the ancient winding streets as you approach an immense, the only
Strange to see Ukaizo. It may be hard to picture, but great hanging each spring, the celebrants all peak. But what of you, Watcher? It is pity for what more would you? It is true.
I will
Thank you
choose
for
the first one.
You follow voyaging, besting a god
The
with
story
imagination,
changes,
and you
but
did- I believe I had hope coming to what
from the
inspired.
ultimate
I
point
thank you.
of
All
view,
I ever some have
I
it
think
brings me.
it
You
doesn't
search
change
the aid of
much.
I must you have. You are many will. I
what
have.
changes are the final
Aethys
slides?
swears him. He returns to his crack. You see As Aethys's voice fades, Maras Nua's body finds as a watcher. And while Maras, in reaching Ukaizo and facing Aethys, you have accomplished the impossible. With each day, Ukaizo and while they chip emboldened to support their despite other as the balance
That's
with the
all, yeah,
major
the
pirates
story,
the loss of the
depending on
children
what
of
you
ships
did.
The dragon under half your investing the beast of winter. Once repaired, the Adra at the faces of the hunt continue to like the other souls following in your wake, released from their bondage to the slain by your hand.
Though your adventures alter the destiny in the days sailing back from Shodi is not a preach. Shodi's Seraphins, the valiant, pleased with the name, she looks forward to Kehu he bids you farewell. Your pursuit of as the watch.
Okay, so this is the simulation of the ultimate battles, and basically we did it, I think, with about a week too late compared to the 80 days, which is the limit, but we did it while doing a lot of silly and super hard fights, especially at the start. So all in all, I think if you skip those battles, obviously, let me check. Even better than basically you have more or less 4 months to finish in time, and we did it with about 4 days 4 day more than. So all in all, pretty good. And well, I think I will stop here. Maybe next time I will and this is the reason why I didn't enable the real EOTAS challenge, because I was thinking maybe I to not be able to reload from here on the pre-end game. Maybe this is not true and you can enable the EOTAS challenge and be able to reload, but I was not sure, so I just emulated it, and next time I will try and reload from before exchanging the ship, and maybe try with this build to do some other fight with some other islands, some other enemies, just to see how it goes. But out of curiosity, let's see if we can see the bestiary from this save, or if the final slide are just running immediately.
To see Ukaizo in this way.
Don't think
It may be hard to
you
great
can
hang
from here.
each the celebrants, all people, but what it is pity for
No,
more.
I was trying to see the bestiary.
I had coming to what I think all I some it bring
You need to load the
you have
previous one.
you are meant I
Aethys squares him. You see.
Pressing.
And to support
Space.
Like the other souls fall. Release
to keep your.
Okay, I want to load one save with all the bestiary. Can I? I'm not sure how many level is able to add. So this one we cannot use, probably this one. Okay, so let's start. Beast of Winter, in theory level 18, but with the challenge, I think there are at least 3 levels more. Not sure how many. And this is one. Deadfire. This is the fire dragon. The first one, the giant cave grub, which is in theory level 12, but it is increased by the challenge difficulty. And then Oracle. This is pretty strong. And Baranga, also pretty strong. The memory holder, Awani Owe, the Oracle of Wild, there are no real spirits. Probably the other one is the Soul Collector, Tyrant of Decay, but they are not part of the challenge. Oh, console out. Console out is a vessel. And oh, Daru Dugan, this one is super tough. And the Guardian of Ukaizo. There is Kirlas, which is the level 18. The Undead Dragon, which is still a vessel. Not a dragon, not a beast. And I think that's it. Sounds allowed. Oh, Namnock. I forgot Namnock. Oh, the Sigil Master too. I don't think Sigil Master is in the bestiary. Let's look for a Namnock. So rip. As an imp, but not Namnock. So some of them are not on the bestiary. Should be an imp. Oh well. We still have the proof. We have the small Namnock. Okay, so well, I will stop here. Maybe next time we will try and go somewhere with this build. Maybe. Can we see the map from here? Not this one.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm not able to see the maps of the world because we are already here probably. Let's see. Oh, can I? No. From Ukaizo you can. So I will stop here. Thanks for watching. Maybe next time we will see what to do with this build, but out of curiosity do some more battles. Bye bye.